You're listening to Chill Chat, the weekly Chinese language learning podcast that breaks down vocabulary and grammar and provides listening practice through natural conversations about culture, trends, and other useful topics.
Each episode is accompanied by transcripts, so you can follow along with us. Members also have access to weekly guided readings and weekly grammar lessons. Additionally, if you would like to have personalized one-on-one instruction from Karen, you can book a lesson on italki.
To check out free samples or book a lesson, find the links in the description. 我是 Karen.
我是百威. We are broadcasting from Houston, Texas.
Today we have a grammar episode. I know you guys love those.
Grammar is the most exciting subject ever to me.
See, really? Honestly?
In Chinese, yeah, it's kind of exciting.
Okay.
Not in English.
Okay. Well, when I learned English, I did not like grammar at all.
You're one of everyone else.
But I know a lot of listeners find our grammar episodes very useful, so we're going to do another one. And this is from an observation I had when teaching my students. Today, we're going to talk about how to use 去 and 在.
好.
So two very common characters you'll use in daily conversations. First, let's talk about 去.
Just a second. Before we continue, I do want to ask. So you observed your students making mistakes with this or your husband? Which is it? Or both?
My students.
Oh, okay. So I got this.
Let's see. Okay. I don't know. Let's see.
好的.
Okay, 好. So first, I'm going to show you two phrases. You can tell me if you find this phrase odd or if there is anything wrong with it. 去医生.
去医生. Go to the doctor. I do. It sounds odd. I don't know why though. 去医生.
What might be the mistake here or the problem here?
Would you say go see the doctor? 看医生.
You can say 去看医生.
Okay, that sounds awkward too though.
But that is totally correct.
好.
去医生 is incorrect.
为什么?
Because after 去 means go to in Chinese. After 去, you can only put a place or a verb. So either you go to a place or you go do something.
Okay.
医生, the doctor, is not a place.
Yeah, go doctor. It's not right, yeah.
In English, you can say, however, go to the doctor, even though the doctor is not a location.
Right.
In Chinese, 去 can only be used before a place or before a verb.
好.
So that is the mistake I see my students make.
Okay.
Especially with these English phrases like go to the doctor, go to the movie, etc.
So it would be correct to say 去医院.
Yes.
Because hospital is a place.
Exactly.
Okay.
好. So 去医院, go to the hospital. We have 去 plus a place structure. Or you can say 去看医生, go see a doctor. You have 去 plus the verb structure.
好.
好.
While we're on this, what's the most native way to say to go see the doctor in Chinese?
Both. In this circumstance, both. 对. But I do know that in America, for example, people don't usually go to a hospital to see the doctor. They might go to like a private clinic. Like if you see a family doctor.
Yeah, that'd be usually at a hospital or clinic.
Okay, so then you can say 去医院 or 去, what else can we say for go to the doctor?
How do you say clinic?
诊所.
去诊所.
Right.
Okay.
诊所 clinic.
好.
I see students say go to the doctor's office. It's not very natural in Chinese to say that.
Right.
好. Okay, what about this one? 去朋友.
这个不对. Because it is not a place or verb.
Right. So how can we make it correct?
I don't want to rehash the same thing. So could you say 去见朋友?
Yes.
Okay. Because normally this 见 means like to meet up, right? Usually when you're meeting up with somebody. So in the context, you wouldn't say that for the doctor. That'd be weird, right? 去见
No,
医生. Yeah.
you would say 看医生.
Right. Because you're going to the doctor for like a purpose. But if you're just hanging out with a friend, you would use 见. 对不对?
去见朋友 is correct.
好.
What else can we say?
去看朋友吗?
去看朋友 sure.
Okay.
可以. What else?
去我朋友家.
Right. Okay. 去朋友家. So friend's house, friend's home.
Right.
Then you turn it into 去 plus a place.
Yeah.
Very good.
Or if you want to sort of combine those, you could say 去咖啡店见朋友.
可以,可以. How then you combine a place and the verb. Here's another grammar point. If you are talking about if you have both the place and the verb in the sentence, the place usually comes before the verb. So first we say 咖啡店, cafe, which is the place, and then we have the verb, which is 见朋友, meet with a friend.
好.
好, here is another very native way to say it. 去朋友那里.
Oh, yeah. I remember learning this one. Okay.
对.
去朋友哪里? This, you can add this 哪里,
It's 那里.
哪里. You can add this to almost any place, right? Like if you're telling the taxi driver where to go to take you home, you can say my home is, I don't know, 去福田哪里? 去福田哪里? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're saying like the district of the city. Futian is the central district of Shenzhen. And then you say 哪里? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but maybe you can do a better job.
You can add 那里 after anything, really. After a noun. 那里 means there, by the way. So let's say 去朋友那里 means go to friends there, which means where your friends are, the place where your friends are.
Right.
So this encompasses, it can be their home or where they're at, like at a cafe. You can also add 那里 after a verb. For example, this is where we drank coffee last time. 我们喝咖啡那里. 那里, whatever you add it afterward, it means the location.
Can I ask a question about the example you just gave? You said 我们喝咖啡哪里? Is that in the situation where you're explaining a place to a friend and maybe they don't remember where, and you're like, oh, that place where we drank coffee, remember? Is
right.
that how you would say that?
Yes, it can be one of the scenarios. So it means the place where you drank coffee.
Okay.
So 那里 basically turns the word into a place. If it's a place, you can use it after 去, right? 去朋友那里, 去咖啡店那里, 去喝咖啡那里. You can also add 那里 after a place. 比如, for example, you said 福田 district, 福田那里. So this 那里 is just to emphasize that place that you mentioned. The place of Futian.
Yeah.
The district of Futian.
Yeah,
right?
There's not much of an English equivalent to this. You just have to practice it and, hear it a lot. Because that's how I learned it. Like, I had a friend who spoke really good Chinese, much better than me. And every time we got in the taxi, he would use this phrase.
Oh,
he would say, 去 blah, 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 哪里.
Yeah.
And I asked him one time, why do you say 哪里 after that? And he explained this whole thing to me.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those small details that if you use it, it just elevates your speech a lot more, makes you sound a lot more like a native speaker.
Right.
But you can't really explain why it's there. It's just a habit of speech.
Right. That's a good way to put it. It's just a habit of speech that people widely use.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So 那里 and 这里 are very similar. If you are referring to here, the place where you are, then you just replace 那里 with 这里. Where are you? 我在福田这里.
Okay.
I'm in the place of 福田 district.
So if you're in Futian, it's really weird if you say 我在福田那里.
Right.
It's like backwards.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you, let's say, you want to say, I'm going to go to my boss and ask him a question.
Yeah, there you go.
Right? So my boss is a person, not a place.
Right.
Then you can just simply add, go to my boss 那里. It'll be correct in Chinese.
Okay. Go to my boss 那里.
Well, in Chinese.
去我老板那里.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. 好的. How? So this is 去. Remember, 去 is only used before either a place or a verb. You go to a place or go do something. 好, more examples of 去 plus a verb. I have 去散步.
Go walking.
去购物.
Go shopping.
对，好的。好, now let's talk about 在.
好.
Again, I'm going to let you look at a conversation. So somebody asks, 你在哪儿? And the person answers, 我在工作. What is the problem of this answer?
I'm ashamed to say this one looks correct to me, and I probably would totally say this. 我在工作. But it's 我在工作 is the wrong one because obviously 你在哪儿 is correct. Right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
why is this a wrong answer?
I have no idea. Let me think. 我在工作.
Okay. Okay, so you understood the question,
Yeah.
which means,
Where are you?
right, where are you? And the answer is, I'm working.
Yeah, or I'm at work, which is what that.
It's not I'm at
在哪里?
work.
Okay.
It's I'm working.
Okay.
So if I ask you, where are you? I'm working. It didn't really answer my question. Right? You can be working at a cafe. You can be working at the office.
Okay.
It's not a direct answer. So if somebody asks you 哪儿,你在哪儿, where are you? Usually in Chinese we'll answer where you are. So you would have 在 plus place. Right?
Okay.
工作 is not a place.
Okay. So instead of saying 我在工作, you could say 我在办公室.
Right. Which means I'm at the office.
Okay.
The office is a place.
Right.
But working or to work is not a place.
Okay.
So 在 is used before a place, similar to 去.
Okay.
Or you can say 我在公司.
I'm at the company. I have a question. So 我在工作 is never correct. What if someone asks 你在干什么? What are you doing?
Then you can say 我在工作.
Okay,
and
that's
it is correct.
Okay, because that sentence seems correct to me. It did not seem like wrong grammar, which it's not. It's just the situation. It's not right for the situation.
Yeah, it's not right for the question.
Right. Okay.
Right. So the first way we can use 在 is 在 plus a place or a location.
好.
办公室 the office. 公司 the company are both places.
Okay.
So you can say 我在公司. 我在办公室. The second way of using 在 is 在 plus a verb, which is the same as 去, if you remember. If 在 is used before a verb, it means you are in the middle of doing something.
Okay.
You're currently doing something.
我在工作.
I'm working. Right. So this will be the answer to the question, what are you doing? 你在做什么呢? 你在干嘛? Here's another example. How would you say I'm at the doctor?
It'd be the incorrect one we talked about earlier. 我在医生. No. We said 我去医生. So would it be 我在医生?
Is 医生 a place?
No, and it's not an action either. Okay. Okay. 我在医院.
我在医院可以 I'm at the hospital.
I don't know what else, to be honest.
我在医生这里
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then it's correct. You add 这里 and it's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at here, this place where the doctors are.
Oh, okay. That's a good way to put it, to explain this 这里哪里 thing.
Yeah.
It's like you add that to say, I'm at the place where the doctors are.
Yeah.
But you can't be at the doctor. That's just weird in Chinese.
Yeah.
It works in English. It doesn't work in Chinese.
Unfortunately, no. 对，所以 really the gist of today's podcast is with 在 and 去 you use them either before a place or before a verb. Yeah. So when you make a sentence, think if the word you use after 在 or 去 is a place or a verb. If it's not, how can you make it a place or a verb?
Okay.
好的，对，所以这个就是今天的语法播客啦。What do you think, 百威?
Very, very useful. I think these types of episodes probably help a lot of people clear up issues they're having, mistakes that they're making. For sure, very useful.
Thank you so much, 百威, and thank you guys for listening. Let me know if this kind of episodes are helpful to you. If you have any other questions about Chinese grammar, leave me a comment on my Patreon page. You don't have to become a member to leave a message or leave a comment. We always welcome your suggestions. And finally, let's give a shout out to our new members.
好的。
We have Brooke.
谢谢你, Brooke.
W.
Thank you, W.
Jens. Is it Jens?
Thank you, Jens.
Loreno.
Thank you, Loreno.
Thank you. We have someone.
谢谢你, someone.
Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn.
Noah.
谢谢你, Noah.
Lydia.
Thank you, Lydia.
We have
Tin Samon. Thank you, Tin Samon. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I did my best.
Todd.
Thank you, Todd.
Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
Ken.
谢谢你, Ken.
Kyrie.
Thank you, Kyrie.
David.
Thank you, David. 谢谢你, Darak.
Thank you guys so much. 下次再见。
下次再见。